So if I were doing this and that's what my class came up with, I would read some of those and say, does this question help me understand the phenomenon? Because it's not that the questions are good, bad, or indifferent. It's that these questions, the vast majority of them, won't actually help
Get to
the
answer.
phenomenon.
Right.
So you need to have a question about what the phenomenon is first, and then pull from the questions that were already asked which ones are going to help describe that. I think that's the missing piece. I would have kids suggest what they think the phenomenon could have been, to get there. I don't think you should tell them.
No, right.
I think you need to have their input, but I think you can guide that.
Right. Okay.
So show the image again,
Yep.
and focus on the fact that the giraffe, the mole, and the human all have the same exact number of vertebrae, but our necks are all
Different.
But to have them brainstorm that list gets them thinking about that process of modeling and what modeling is, in case it's been a little while since they've done it. But it will also make the models that they individually create a little bit higher.
In quality and rigor.
Right. Have you done the groups with the cards?
No.
So if you have 20 kids, so you take the 2, the 3, the 4, and the 5
Mhm.
in a deck of cards, and you pass them out. And all of the 2s are in a group, but if you're the black 2s, you talk first to each other, and the red 2s talk to each other. But
Oh.
then ultimately they come together as a group. So as they walk in, if you give them the card, it's just a quick and easy way to
To do.
to
Not
come
bad.
up with their groups. I think is fine for everybody.
Yep.
And it is scaffolded enough where everybody can be successful on that.
I agree.
And it's not just your DOK one. There's
Right.
definitely some 2s and I think a 3. And for a 3-question worksheet, reading and worksheet, that's what we're looking for. The key will be, this gives them their understanding of adaptation, and ultimately can they tie that
Can
back
tie back.
to the
So now,
drafts?
if we look at our student-centered learning
Mm-hmm.
attributes here,
Like if I'm just looking at the first one, you've got your prompts and tools. Again, not in every single thing, but I think you've got that in your discussion because you already kind of know where you want that to go tomorrow.
right?
You've got that in the ant
So
simulation.
we definitely have the groups, the
Yep.
meaningful groups,
Mhm.
purposeful groups at least.
The higher order discourse and prompts, again, through both the written and the oral conversations in the summary table. And as you go through the summary table too, your order is increasing. You can't make a connection if
No.
you don't have the
Right.
knowledge. So
And it increases as you go, because
yes.
this is their very first introductory step.
Mm-hmm.
So as you keep making those connections and bringing it back to the phenomenon, they're gonna get it. They're
Right.
gonna get to that.
And making those connections back to the phenomena. So we're talking about beavers. You are going to have a kid that says beaver has nothing to do with a giraffe.
Absolutely.
But ultimately, the goal would be to get that kid to make the connection between, okay, what happens to this beaver and what happened to the giraffes are related.
Right.
What is the relationship there?